It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what?
Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
All right, so we were talking earlier, and one of the things that I realized and was reminded of over the past few days, particularly here on the show, is that when I was coming up, you had to have some game. When I say game, I'm not talking about being slick or being dirty or being grimy. I'm talking about you had to have some game if you were on in the dating world. If you were trying to get a girlfriend or keep a girlfriend, you had to have some game. Today, when people think about game, people think about guys who run game on women. That's not what I'm talking about. Running game on women, taking advantage of women. You got 2-3 women over here. You hitting women off of their money or you're lying. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having some game. You had to know how to talk. You had to know how to dress to a degree. You had to know how to have mama game and daddy game. If you were dating a girl back in the day, you got to know how to interact with her daddy. You got to know how to come in and, yes, sir, how you doing, sir? Come over and shake his hand and be a solid guy because her daddy is picking you apart because her daddy is a man, too. And he used to be a young man. So he recognized you and know some things about you and he see things on you, about you, and game recognize game. So you can't run game on her daddy. So you had to have some game if you're going to get past her daddy. You had to have mama game. You got to know how to interact with mamas. Some mamas are different. Some mamas are loving. Some mamas are open immediately. Some mamas are laid back, stoic. I don't say nothing, mama. You got to prove yourself, mama. Some mamas are cute mamas, sexy mamas. She acting like she want to holler at me, mama. I done dealt with it all type of mamas and daddies. And then you had to have game with the girl, the young lady herself. You had to know how to come to the house and smooth and talk and be relevant and be consistent and show her that you care and show her that you know how to carry yourself. You had to know how to sit in a room for hours and talk because guess what? You couldn't go nowhere immediately. See, I come from old school, which we now realize wasn't even dating. It was courting. Before we could go somewhere, I had to come and sit at your mama house or your daddy house or your mama and your daddy house for weeks before we got off somewhere and was able to go to the movies. What? Now, people first date or first interaction or extended interaction is over social media. Let me just say something up top that's probably going to make somebody mad. It takes no game or confidence to slide in somebody's DMs. A lot of people talk about that. Oh, they sliding up my DM. He got game. He got confidence. Girl, he real slick with his talk. It takes no game or confidence to slide in nobody's DMs. That sliding in somebody's DMs, that's not game. That's not stepping to somebody. That's spam. That's marketing. I slide in your DMs with flyers and information about tour dates. That's what that is. That's spam. That's not game. It takes no confidence. You risk nothing by asking somebody out via DMs. So what? They said no. You ain't got to walk across the room in a club or at a party or walk up to somebody at school on lunch or go up to somebody in the mall or on the street and ask for their number. That requires game. That requires confidence. The game is messed up today, though. And we're going to talk about that. Let's talk about old school courting versus new school dating. Even old school dating, because it ain't like we had it all together. And just to be clear, I want to put myself like I was some good guy because a lot of stuff I was doing that had some game, I had bad intentions, real bad intentions. Very bad intentions. I don't want nobody who I used to date back in the day. They said, wait a minute, I know you're a Christian and all that now, but back in the day, you was real terrible. Don't let me get in your comments and talk about what you used to do, how you used to act, how you used to carry yourself. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it. Old school dating versus new school courting. Oh, I'm sorry. New school dating versus old school courting. Let's get into it today. Call your mama, call your daddy, call your auntie, call your cousin, call your uncle, call your friend, call your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your old friend or your new friend, and let them all know that Akintunde show is about to start. Let's go.
Another track lay production, but no joke entertainment. Let's go.
Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud. So
Get your laugh on.
Scream it out.
That's right.
Akintunde is
Say what?
gonna make you laugh real loud now. Akintunde.
Daily I shall.
It's the Akintunde Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
First Sunday, every first Sunday.
Coming up for First Sundays in November, it's our special holiday comedy kickoff with a special lineup. 2 headliners over 2 nights, featuring the legendary Alonzo Hamburger Jones. From Def Comedy Jam and Family Guy, it's Hamburger. Plus, from BET's Comic View and TBN, comedian and ventriloquist Willie Brown. 2 headliners, 2 nights for a special First Sundays comedy weekend. Saturday, November 4th and Sunday, November 5th. Coming to our WF Media Studios, located at 5124 Fairfield Road, Columbia, South Carolina, in the Food Lion Shopping Center. Both live in-house and virtual online tickets both nights. To get general admission and VIP tickets, log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. We got them jokes for you this November. And remember, every first Sunday is First Sundays. And this month is Saturday too.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen-printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com. Or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
Greetings. I am Darrell Presley, owner and operator of Presley Cares Mortuary Services of West Columbia, South Carolina. Our mission here at Presley's is to provide excellent, quality, superior funeral service to all, regardless of economic status, religion, or race, with our society being embedded with a diverse class of people. Our staff here at Presley's pledges to offer only one class of service, and that is superior. So rendering professional services to the families that call upon us is not an option, it's mandatory. Presley Cares Mortuary Services, where we are caring for you and your loved one.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works, and we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected. See you soon.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
Been a long time since you're here with the freestyle. I got to give you one cause it's been so long and strong. Freestyling, y'all. We back and it's wrong. I know you probably don't want me to do it, but I'ma do it anyway. It's the Akintunde show, yo. We flowing anyway, huh? I had that magnanimous game back in the day. We talking about that today. It's okay, huh? Pastor Tucker in the back, bobbing his head. He won't let y'all see it. Yo, you know what I said. Coming in the club with your back out. I don't even know what to say after that. When you coming in the club with your back out. What do you follow that up with? You coming in the club with your back out. Pastor Tucker know a lot about that. But anyway, you know, back in the day, you come in the club with your back out, it meant something. It said something. It's like, you know, like people walk around today with everything out. But back in the day, if a young lady came to the club with her back out, I'd be like, oh my gosh, she got a back out, she got a whole back out. Oh, you can see the top of her butt. You know, it meant something. It meant something. Today, people walk around like that. That's casual. That's every day. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. The freestyle went very bad, and it just started to show off in a weird place. I apologize.
Coming in the club with your back knowing in your mind you're gonna act out.
Y'all, is Pastor Tucker freestyling?
No, I ain't going.
Is Pastor Tucker freestyling?
Wow. I ain't going with you.
Hold on.
Wow. I'm not going with you.
After all these months trying to get Pastor Tucker to freestyle, he finally started freestyling. Y'all heard he said, come in the club with your back out. Knowing in your mind you about to act out. Homeboy in the corner got the strap out. Hey. We are we are slipping further into the abyss. Yes. I apologize. Hey fam, this is Akintunde show.
Pastor Tucky about to tap out.
Hold on. Let me stop the music. Let me write. Come in the club with your back out. Knowing your mind you about to act out. Homeboy in the corner with the strap out. Hey,
Pastor the big Tucky about to tap out.
Oh, there it is. I apologize, y'all. I apologize.
See,
they went all the way in.
Trying to make me go back.
And this is why Pastor Tuck doesn't freestyle. Yep. Okay. Hey, family, do me a favor. Share the room. Share this page on Facebook. Share this on whatever platform you're listening to it on, watching it on. Comment, like, tag, share. Let folks know that Akintunde show is on. Donna is in the building.
Hi.
What's up, sis? How you doing?
I'm here. Woo, I don't know all that old school rapping.
Y'all know Donna. I came in. I said, Donna, you look very nice today. She has the old school like the one side
pepper.
up, one side
she got
down.
That pepper.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Salt and pepper's here. Salt and Donna's here. Salt and Donna's here, and they're in effect.
Wow.
I was thinking Lisa Cult Jam more.
There we go. Okay.
I wonder if I take you home. I'm because I
over you.
What's up? Let me say hello to everybody in the room. What's up, Chanel? What's up, Paul? How you doing, sir? We'll see Paul this week at the Rex for Life conference going on. Tiffany, how you doing? Good morning. Corey, what's up, brother? Corey Coleman. Paul Briggs is in the building. What it do, sir? How you doing?
Corey Coleman birthday today, yo.
Is it?
Happy birthday, Corey.
What's up, brother Corey? How old are you, brother Corey? Are you sharing age information? Okay.
Corey is what, 34?
Oh,
33,
right.
34?
Right.
Should have had an old school rap for him then. Should have had an old school rap for him.
You know.
35. Corey turned 35.
Corey 35? Oh, you a grown man now, Corey? You a grown man.
Corey probably in the Maldives somewhere.
Wow.
Fo
Lake is in the building. What's going on, Fo Lake? How y'all
Corey
doing?
do. Corey probably somewhere big balling, shot calling.
Yeah.
Dubai.
So I need y'all to be on the lookout because there's going to be some changes to the location for the Akintunde show that's coming up in the next week or two. We'll be moving on to the Akintunde show page on Clubhouse. So be ready for that. And we're also going to be on Fanbase, which is another audio platform. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, right now
coming to a city near you.
And to your point on that, Pastor Tuck, as you well know, we will be on on radio stations all over the country on the Akintunde Show as a podcast audio download. So we'll give you more details on that as we get closer to it. But definitely, if you are either listening to us you have a local station that you listen to, I should rather say, or if you want us in your market, definitely let the radio stations know. But we will be rolling out the Akintunde Show as a podcast in those markets, as well as for download on our website, of course, and again on the Akintunde Show page on Clubhouse. Going through some changes, some wonderful transitions, not changing in a bad way, just growth. That's all. So we are repositioning ourselves to accommodate the increase in audience, to accommodate the increase in reach, and we're excited about that. So do me a favor right now, please drop in the comments wherever you're watching this, who your name and where you're watching from. I love knowing who's listening to the show, who's engaging with us on the show. It's always very important to me. So do me a favor and let us know that. It amazes me the people who watch the show and listen to the show in various places all over the country. And I think wherever you are today, you'll recognize that the game has changed. So let's get into the topic. Let's get to the topic as we shout out the rules, shout out the Clubhouse, shout out to YouTube, shout out to the My Church channel, and shout out to Facebook. A big part of the conversation the genesis for this topic today came up on last week. We were talking about is church an appropriate place to go? A good place to go on the first date, all right? And then out of that, we start talking about first dates. And then we start talking about, oh, wait a minute. Well, people dating, and Pastor Tuck was like, first of all, I don't believe in dating. I believe in courting. And then that led to, then we start talking about, well, most people don't even have a clue what courting is. Right? So I think that's the crust of the conversation is what exactly, not the textbook definition, not even the Google definition. In your opinion, Donna, as a lady,
yes,
what is courting?
Ooh, that is when, let me give you some instances. It's when a man really treated a woman with respect, dignity, and fear of her family. That's what it was.
Say that.
Yo.
Say that.
She said respect, dignity, and fear of her family.
Yeah,
That is
That's
hilarious.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Unpack that a little bit more, Donna.
Well, they did certain things, like back in courting in my day. Okay, a man came to the house. Okay, they met your parent. You sat in a room, like there was a room.
Yeah.
If you didn't have, if you were wealthy, let's say wealthy enough or had enough money, you had a separate room as your courting room.
Yeah.
And that was
the parlor.
the parlor. That's right.
Or the front room.
And you would go in there and you would sit in there with your date with the door open. Okay. And mom and dad, sometimes they would bring refreshments or they would let
Horse
you
diverse.
Yeah, there you go. Petit fours. They bring and also like the younger siblings sometimes could go in and out, but the parents say, let them sit in there, get out of there, leave them alone.
Right.
But it was there was no like couch sitting together. The young man could sit across from you and whatever.
Yeah.
And
there was chairs in there.
There was chairs. There was no sofa, no love seats. No love seat.
Wow.
It was some chairs in there. That's right. And you sat in there with your date and you had conversation. And and then when parents looked at their watch and saw that conversation time should be over, then that young man had to leave. Okay. Was no kissing goodnight. It was shaking her parents' hands and say, "Thank you for letting me come over." So Miss Warnock, thank you for letting me come over, and I appreciate it. You have a good night.
Right.
And we'll see you at church on Sunday.
Right.
Right.
And the daddies had a specific role. Like daddies wasn't like immediately welcoming you in.
No, they held the rifle.
And what's your mama name? Cheryl Warnock. Oh I know Miss Cheryl. Okay.
Sure,
Yeah. Your mama worked the Great Dane.
Wait a minute. Your mama is Betty Sue Callahan. Oh no. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Fast Betty?
Charles.
Oh no. No. I'm sorry.
Donna said Fast Betty. Hey, boy, you know that's Fast Betty's son in there. You know that?
No, he got to go.
He got to go. We got to get him out of here.
No, he got to go. Because I know his people. You know, the dad.
Yeah, that's what was going in the other room saying.
You
Time for that boy to go. Time for that boy to go.
Yep.
Their whole family beat us.
People is.
Yep.
You know who that boy people is.
And then here the kid come
people live up there by, that boy people live up there behind the A&P.
And here come the brothers.
You know who they is.
Here come the brothers.
You know who her uncle is now. Her uncle, you know Ray Charles Jenkins, right?
That's right.
Her uncle is who shot Ray Charles Jenkins.
That's right.
No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
No, he can't come around here.
That time for him to go. No. Put them pig in the blanket down.
Take that Negro nothing. He needed to get out of here. Yeah.
Time for him to go.
And you know, back then,
long enough.
your daddy, they didn't have to tell you when it was time to go. The only thing the daddy did was, Carol Ann. He said, okay. If they said that, when Carol Ann, when she knew, when daddy called her name,
that's it.
she knew. So, okay. You got to go. Oh, okay. All right. And then you went to the door. You was glad to be in there. You was glad to be in the house. You know, I remember there was a time when it took time for you to get past the front room.
That's it.
Oh, by the time you got to the den, because they weren't called no family room. That was a den. By the time you got back there, you had made it to a point. Back then, the only thing you could do is sit in the front room and go to the bathroom. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And like I said, once you got to that point where you could go sit in that room where daddy watch TV, you better sit in there quietly and don't interrupt his show.
No.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
And just sit there.
Oh, yeah.
And if he says something to you, you like football?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Who's your team? Cowboys. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what? While you're joking, that meant something if you picked the wrong team.
Yes. Yep.
Houston. What the heck you like Houston for?
Yeah, what you like Houston for?
That's right.
That was my daddy team. Oh.
Yeah, I guess you are right.
And do you like football or baseball? You like baseball?
Baseball.
Basketball? What, you know?
That boy don't like football. Carol Ann cut him off. I don't want him back around here.
Cut him off. What is wrong with that boy?
Yep.
Boy said he don't like football, no baseball.
And there was a certain time.
I don't watch sports too much. For real?
Oh, no.
What you mean you don't watch
sports? You don't watch
no
nothing?
sport? Nothing.
What you watch? What you watch?
I don't know now. I'm Carol Ann. I don't know now. I'm telling you right now.
And there was a certain time. You didn't come all times of the night.
Oh, no.
You came at a certain time on a certain day.
Yeah.
What?
I'm talking about
And that
6
was it.
o'clock.
By 8 o'clock, it's time to go.
Yeah, that boy got to get his behind out here. And don't mess around. Don't mess around and be in the house late for some reason.
You in trouble.
Carol Ann.
That boy still
I know
here?
good and well.
I know good and goddamn gonna well that boy ain't still my goddamn house.
Well, wait a minute. Let me check and see. Girl, is that boy still in there? He's still in there. Girl, if you don't get your fast tail up in your room and get that boy out of here.
You 17 years old getting to beat.
Get my strap. Don't get my strap.
Your daddy come home late. Daddy work late. He walk in the house. You like, hey, how you doing, sir? Oh, how you doing? Nothing. What you doing in my goddamn house?
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. No, Carolyn, I done told you about that. Had that boy out of here by 7:55.
That's right.
No, we don't play that.
No, I don't play that around here.
Play that around here.
Your mama like, Charles, your food is ready. She trying to get Charles at the living room. Charles, come down here.
I said it was all right. I didn't say it was all right.
God dang it, I don't care what you said. I said 7:55. He need to be up out of here. God dang it.
Who paid the rent in this house? Who paid this more? I do. It's my rules. And you can get out too, Elizabeth. Having some boy up in this house.
There was a time,
Lillian,
and your fast daughter.
when you heard Daddy truck outside, you a young man sitting in the house, and you already there, and everything cool, but then you hear,
you better get to going.
Daddy pulling up.
He like, it's time for you to go.
Yeah, everything good. Everything
You
good.
scrambling like, what you mean? It's time to go, man. What you slow moving for?
But guess what? Once he pull up, you stuck. You stuck.
It's too late now.
Yeah, you out here now. Yeah, but see, but now, not to be clear, because I want to show balance and fairness. Okay,
Right.
The other side of it is, I done walked in girls' houses.
Mm-hmm.
Mama got on a bathrobe, rag on her head. Girl, she looking like what? She's like, come on in the back. We done walk through the entire house, shotgun house. You walk through the entire. She ain't introduce you to nobody. Her grandma in one room, her cousin in the other room, her kids in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Mama
Pete in there watching TV in the back.
Wait, and Mama leaned up against the door with her house coat on and smoking a cigarette. Got her hair. Hey,
What's your name is?
What's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
You cut head down to that barber shop?
Mama,
Who your daddy is?
Mama, close my door.
Mama, you look at Mama time.
Looking
Mama like
you
he
up and
cute.
down.
Like oh Jesus,
Yep.
really? Did your mama just kind of like shoot a shot? Did you? You and her walk in the room. The house so loose. You uncomfortable. She closed the door. I'm like oh don't close the door. Oh no, it's okay. I'm like God dog.
You be like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Well, like you can't do this at your house. No, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, I don't roll
like that in here.
Yeah. She getting all frisky and you like, hey, sweet, hey. Ain't your mama still awake? Oh, they ain't coming in here. What? Where you do that at?
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's done been a multitude of situations that I've come upon.
Wow.
But see what happens is when you have no standards, you have no structure, you have no system, there's no order. People take advantage of it and people run amok.
That's crazy.
Because guess what? Now I done came in there and saw that. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I know
that's
this
how we
is.
do?
Oh, shoot.
But that is the system and the structure. So
Okay, unpack that. Go ahead, unpack that, Don.
That is
Go
the
ahead.
system and the structure because that is how their household runs.
Jeez.
You know, there is, a system and a structure there. It's just not the same one that you have at your house, but it is a different one. And that's just different mindsets from, different ways that people are raised. People, people are more liberal, more general sometimes. People have been through some things. Some terrible things.
Yeah.
And this is what they grow up seeing. And this is what they emulate when they get older.
And at least in that regard, Don, as I'm thinking about it, as you saying that's two different extremes right there, right?
Two very different extremes.
But at least I had to come to the house to find that out.
That's right.
I was able to come and observe. And guess what? This is gonna sound real wrong and judgmental, but these are facts. When I would go into those different situations, it would make me determine not only how I was going to operate with that young lady, but it also did make me determine how far I was willing to take her in many cases in the relationship.
That's right. That's so true.
And that's you can say what you want to say, but it told me like because I'm thinking, man, I want this to be my girlfriend family. This a little bit kind of wild right here, and I don't know if I want to. I'm telling you. I done seen some crazy stuff. And but again, I knew that because I was forced to come to the house. I was forced to come in. I couldn't have ascertained that just by looking at your social media.
No.
You're not going to be able to break that down.
No.
Yeah. Like, Pastor Tuck in his Tuck days, Pastor Tuck done beat somebody's daddy up before. I don't know if I should work that out of there, but
it's too late now.
He beat somebody's daddy up. Yeah. So, but I'm saying, yeah. So again, that's different situations, different circumstances.
Right.
I remember I asked you. I said, "What did the daddy do?"
That's what I was like. What kind of structure is there in the household?
And let me apologize to Pastor Tucker. We did not talk about bringing this story. This is a conversation he and I had. So I apologize.
You know, I'm an open book, man.
We did not talk about.
I'm an open book, man. Life. My life is under the blood. I'm an open book. What? But no, it was a situation where, like you said, young in my life, I was dating a young lady, and her father was abusive. He was an alcoholic. He was an abusive. And I remember when I first started dating, like I said, I would go there. And, and I would always leave, like I said, at a respectable time because, I was supposed to be back home by 11 o'clock.
Right.
So, and on Friday nights, he was one of those functional alcoholics. So, he would drink a little bit during the week, but on Fridays, when he got off, he would really get into it.
Slap drunk.
And so, and he would run the street. And so his thing was, in order for him to justify running the street, he would want to start an argument. You know what I'm saying? So before he would go and run the street.
Yeah.
And so he would always get drunk, start an argument with the mama, start a fight, and then leave so he could be gone all night.
Wow.
And so the first few times it happened, it was like he's sitting there drinking, getting himself worked up. But Bobby, you have to realize, as a teenager, I'm 5'10", 2 1/4. So I'm already, and I'm diesel.
You're
so
grown
I'm
man.
I'm grown man. And so I'm already something intimidating. So he's kind of trying to wait me out because he's never done this in front of me. And so, he would always kind of try to wait me out, knowing I'm gonna leave at 11, but he answered, he ready to go.
Yeah.
And so he kind of, you see him in and out the house. We just sitting there watching TV, kind of in and out the house. And so it would kind of go on and go on. And so I would get home at 11, phone would ring as soon as I'm walking in the house. He up here acting a fool. I get back in the car, get back, he gone.
Jesus.
And so this would happen on and on. So at one particular week, I guess he got tired of waiting me out.
Let me ask you this. Did you recognize then that this was game that he was using to get out the house?
They kind of told me what had happened.
Okay.
After it happened, like the first time when I came and went back, she kind of told me this is what he does every week.
Okay, got it.
And so I'm kind of watching him, so I know that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And so, but I kind of thought it was kind of funny that he kind of waiting for me to leave, because I'm like, if this is my house, I'm just gonna flip out and go on about my business.
Exactly. No matter who is in
But the fact that he intimidated by me sitting there, I thought was kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
And so I guess one particular time he got tired of waiting on me. And so he kind of starts, and her mama, she just was tired of fooling with him anyhow and dealing with it. So she would just be like, he would go in and carry. She'd be like, go on. If you want to go on, go ahead. Because she knew what he was doing. And she just was like, go on about your business. If you can do what you can do, go ahead on.
Right.
But that wasn't good enough for him. He had to feel justified in himself that you made me do this. You understand?
Yeah.
Wow.
He wanted to make sure he had enough gas to stay out all night.
Right.
Yeah.
And not feel guilty.
Not feel guilty.
And he wanted to blame it on her. Like, see, you did this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when it escalated.
Hold on, Pastor. When you come back, you got to finish that story, and about how. I ain't gonna tell you. Pastor Tuck pushed me out of the porch. But anyway, we come back. we finish the story, and we gotta talk about this right here. We gotta talk about game. What I'm saying is game. I'm saying being able to know how to carry yourself, how to be confident, because it makes a difference, y'all.
Yes, it does.
And particularly to my young guys right now, it makes a difference. I see a lot of young guys today walking around, sharp guys. Well, I'm saying potential to be sharp, but don't know how to carry yourself. And that's a whole other conversation, but we'll talk about that when we come back. Old school courting versus new school dating. If you know anything about that, let us know. Before we get up out of here, we want to thank our brand new sponsor, the Wendy Mills Agency, a licensed broker specializing in senior health care and Medicare, as well as other ancillary products such as dental and vision. They also have other plans and life insurance for all ages. For more information, contact Sister Wendy at 843-496-9735. That's 843-496-9735. I kind of messed it up. Let me say it again. 843-496-9735. Wendy Mills and the Wendy Mills Agency, one of our brand new sponsors on the Akintunde Show. When we come back, y'all, we're going to continue the topic. Call your family, call your uncle, call your cousin, call your friend. Let them all know that the Ox Show is on.
First Sunday, every first Sunday.
Coming up for First Sundays in November, it's our special holiday comedy kickoff with a special lineup. 2 headliners over 2 nights, featuring the legendary Alonzo Hamburger Jones from Def Comedy Jam and Family Guy. is hamburger. Plus, from BET's Comic View and TBN, comedian and ventriloquist Willie Brown. 2 headliners, 2 nights for a special First Sundays Comedy Weekend. Saturday, November 4th and Sunday, November 5th. Coming to our WF Media Studios, located at 5124 Fairfield Road, Columbia, South Carolina, in the Food Lion Shopping Center. Both live in-house and virtual online tickets both nights. To get general admission and VIP tickets, log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. We got them jokes for you this November. And remember, every first Sunday is First Sundays. And this month is Saturday too.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com, or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is October 31st. Listen, family, starting tomorrow night, we're kicking off Direction for Life Conference 2023 at Right Direction Church International, located at 3506 Broad River Road. And we have tomorrow night, it is Pastor John P. Key is live in concert, kicking off the Direction Conference this year. Coming up Thursday night, Pastor E. Dewey Smith is preaching and teaching for our faith conference. And on Friday night, it is Miranda Curtis and Dr. Bill Winston. My God, it's going to be a phenomenal 3-day conference. It is our Direction Conference 2023. And shout out to my bishop and my pastor, Bishop Herbert Bailey and Dr. Marsha Bailey, conference host. It is going to be an amazing time. Listen, I tell you what, I always look forward to Direction Conference every year because Direction Conference really is direction. It gives me direction for faith. It always provides revelation, and what an awesome lineup of speakers. Again, you want to get more information, log on to directionconference.info. Directionconference.info and get more information. It's right there on the screen if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or the My Church channel. And make sure you are in the house for Direction Conference 2023. We got another wonderful sponsor that has joined the Akintunde Show family. My sister, Miss Marcelle Robinson McBride with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Mary Kay is celebrating 60 years in business. They did not know that. That's a long time. We've been seeing them paint Cadillacs. And is still going strong with quality skincare, beauty products, plus career opportunities with flexibilities. Contact Marcelle Robinson McBride at 803-406-0489. That's 803-406-0489 to set up a free skincare session or learn about the amazing opportunity. Marcelle Robinson McBride, Mary Kay Cosmetics, one of our newest sponsors on the Akintunde Show. Donna, yes. Donna, you look like you used to sell Avon or Mary Kay or somebody. Did you ever do any of that?
I did sell Mary Kay one time.
See, I knew it.
I did.
I knew. Donna got the look and the personality to people. I mean, they having an Avon or a Mary Kay it's a party down. You know, Donna worked to the airport. She's having a party. We gonna go there and now, did you sell a lot, or did people come and use your samples up and then go home without buying nothing?
I think a little of both at some point.
Okay.
You know,
Got
and
it.
it was then I just kind of got out of it. I probably was not like the direct market selling person. I felt like that after a while, and I was like, no, this is not for me.
You gotta know how you gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta have a personality for that. I mean, and not only that, you have to have the mindset.
Yeah,
that this is what I'm going to do.
That's true.
Come heck or high water.
Yeah,
this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in it, and I would just get sidetracked, and next thing you know, I'm giving my samples away, and I'm looking back, I have no more samples. Like, I got to order again. So yeah.
I mean, it's a good, if you're a person who know what you're doing and you know how to be consistent. And I'm not saying that was your case. I'm just saying
that was my case. There's no shame in this game.
Well, listen, if y'all are looking for some flexible career opportunities, contact my sister Marcelle Robinson McBride at 803-406-0489. My mom used to sell Tupperware. And I remember when I was little. I probably was, I think Khalid was born. So I must have been about 7 or 8. She would have Tupperware parties over at the house.
Wow.
And the ladies would come over, and I remember she had this big old bag with the Tupperware, and everybody remember that little orange container?
Oh yeah.
And you push the button in the middle?
Yep.
Every black household had that bad boy.
It was the bomb.
It was the bomb.
Like there was nothing like it. They were like, yes, we gotta have that. Tupperware. And I remember sometime we would go to a Tupperware party at somebody's house. Mom, she would take me and my brother. She always had my mom. She always kept me and Khalid with her, and we'd be sitting over in the corner. And people say, those kids are so well behaved. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, it's like, because if you act up, you better be.
You about to get your behind towed up.
They terrified. They ain't well
just scared.
But she had this big old bag, and she would take them orders, and then I remember later on she be delivering the orders. So yeah. So that's old school stuff right there.
That's right.
Jaleel, you ever heard of Tupperware, Jaleel? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know Tupperware. Okay. All right.
The old one.
You probably ain't never seen the original. They think everything gladware. They think anything plastic.
Nah, wait. I got a grandmother. I've seen her old Tupperware. I've seen it.
Wow.
I've seen it. I don't use it at the house, obviously, because we don't have that there. We got that plastic stuff. We don't even have proper Tupperware.
We had them little things. We get now. Like we get a bunch of them little black containers with the clear top. That's what I carry stuff from the house to eat with. That's what I eat.
Listen. I don't.
That's the Chinese takeout stuff.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the Chinese takeout stuff. Yep. We just kept it because black people keep everything these days. For some reason, we are hoarders.
It's not even meant to be reused. Those supposed to be disposable.
Chinese takeout, and you put them bad boys in a Walmart bag. Guess what? That's lunch tomorrow. There it is, y'all. Listen, y'all, we're talking about old school courting versus new school dating. I got to get in y'all comments, but then before I get in the comments, I need Pastor Tuck to tell us to button up the story. Here's why this is a relevant story. This wasn't on the rundown, because Donna got a whole list of stuff, but this wasn't on the rundown. But this is why it was relevant, because a lot of times stuff happens. You go to people's house, and you see stuff that you would not necessarily see on social media. Y'all dating people long distance. Right. Y'all dating people just on social media, and you don't know nothing about these people. If you'd have went to their house one time, you would have seen. Let me tell you something.
The dynamic.
I done went to girls' houses before, and when I get to the house, if I come in your house and your screen door stink, I guess what? Me and you. Your screen door is stink.
If the screen door stink.
If the screen door stink. This is a one date, if that. This is one date. If I'm standing,
not squeak. That joker says stink.
If your screen door stink.
Like, how does that happen? Is it like when you open the door and the odor comes out? Is that what it is?
That's when you got a dirty. If your house ain't clean, you might clean the house. But guess what? That screen door is a filter. And it done trap them odors. It done trap them odors inside the screen door. I'm sorry. I probably should have said it. Let me tell you something else. Okay. Let me tell you another little pet peeve I used to have. Is this one girl I used to date? Her mama fried everything. She fried fish. She fried chicken. So when she got in the car, she always smelled like whatever she just had it for dinner.
Oh my God.
So
her screen don't stink. Her screen don't smell like chilling fish.
So her nickname was Chicken. Her nickname was Chicken. That's what. And me and my homeboy Dennison, me and Dennison did a lot of dirt together back in the day. Me and Dennison, like, he said, who you going out with tonight? I said I'm gonna pick up Chicken. That was her nickname, y'all. That's her nickname.
It's so disrespectful.
Good girl.
That's so
whole nother level.
Pretty girl.
Whole nother level.
Graduate from college. She doing great things. Now she never noticed, but we used to call her Chicken because
she runs a Bojangle franchise right now.
Exactly.
Even prophesied into her life.
Just a little tip.
3 Bojangle franchises right now.
She gonna
and
know
she getting ready to buy a Chick-fil-A.
Here's a
The
tip.
girl is a multi-millionaire. He was prophesying into her life and didn't know.
Here's a tip, ladies and fellas. If your people, your mama or you fry everything around the house, take that coat and put it in the closet. Cause that fried chicken smell gonna get trapped in that coat. And
invest in some Febreze and some cedar blocks.
Last thing I'm gonna tell you, and I'm going back to Pastor Tuck's story. We're gonna jump right to Donna's list. Last thing, y'all, ladies, if you fry food or your mama fry food or somebody in your household fry food, put you a bonnet on while you frying that food, because that fried food smell get trapped in that hair. It get trapped in that. It get trapped in that weave. And let me just say something else.
Oh God!
I promise you, this is for somebody. Synthetic hair holds odors.
What is it? Run your fingers through here, girl. I'm hungry.
Cheap.
I don't know why I get around you. I always want to eat.
Cheap weave hold odors.
I want some Papa John's right now.
Every time, I don't know why. Every time I get around her, I got a taste for chicken.
Close to you, girl, I get a craving for Captain D's. I don't know what it is.
Imagine how uncomfortable it must be for somebody, for a woman just to hear. God damn. Somebody just takes a big whiff every single time.
Ooh, that's my girl right there.
I can smell it coming and going.
So Kimberly Morgan said, "OMG, I'm on the way in this. Oh my God! Glad it's just me right now." Leon Campbell said, "Can you smell what the chicken is cooking?"
You got to say it just like Dwayne.
Can you smell what the chicken is cooking?
Oh God!
Leon said,
gosh.
"That's uncleanable." That's true.
Okay, but let me jump. Let me go a little further because we going down this rabbit hole for one more minute. Just one more minute. I'm talking about y'all talking about the ladies. I'm talking about the men.
Go ahead.
With smoking the cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, drinking liquor, smoking cigarettes,
Walking
and try to cover it up with the cheap cologne.
No.
Ooh.
No.
You can smell that a mile away.
No.
A mile away.
Black and Mild in Dracar.
With some Johnny Walker Red.
He said Dracar. Hey, fellas, please listen to what Donna's saying.
Please.
You cannot cover up cigarettes, weed, liquor, or funk with cologne.
And there you go.
Oh my God!
You spray that Dracar on top of that cigarette.
Axe body spray.
Top of that funk.
Axe body spray.
Oh. And here's the thing, y'all. See, let me tell y'all something. See, cologne wear off. Funk you wash off.
The funk never does.
You got to wash funk off. So that cologne gonna wear off. So only thing, so after a while, That funk gonna ease through that cologne. Them cigarettes
and
gonna
when the
ease.
funk hits the fan.
And then they try to cover it up with incense. You got all that incense burning in the house.
No.
Like,
No. Y'all, all y'all natural cats out there who, I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. I don't put none of that on my body. Until you find you some natural deodorant that can control that body odor, you need to figure. That's
not it.
Walking around, you natural. Yeah, you don't eat meat, but you smell like a cow. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay.
Ain't nothing more rank than a teenage boy. Than a teenage boy.
You should have saw Tristan's face just now.
Special smell.
Tristan is so offended. He was like, what? Yeah, it's true.
Tristan.
It's true. It's true.
I'm telling you the truth.
It's true.
I'm telling you the truth.
It is true. I have 3 sons.
3 showers.
You know. We know, women, mamas. We know when our kids smell.
You picking these jokers up from practice? Oh. That joker get in the truck with that guy or in the van with that doggone that funky football bag. Hey, take that bag and put it in the trunk.
And sneakers.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Hey, you riding on the roof, bro. You riding on the roof.
And to all you dads, mom, parents out there, grandmas, make these jokers clean their room up.
Yes.
Ain't nothing worse than you got a house clean, but you got a son at the end of the hall. His room funking up the whole house. Hey, close that door.
That's right.
Close your door.
That's right. And let's jump in here. No, and okay, who wants to date them?
Who?
So let's go back to dating.
Okay. Don,
Right,
so this is what Donna just did. Donna she just jumped down to the 4th segment in another show. But that's good though. Okay, so let's do this right. Pastor Tuck, in 90 seconds, wrap up your story.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Wrap up your story, and then we got to get to the topic about today: old school courting versus new school dating.
So like I said, he starts pacing back and forth, and he like. He starts raising his voice, and he'll look back at me. Tuck, this ain't got nothing to do with you now.
Yeah.
And so he goes back and forth,
Stay over there. Stay over there.
Back and forth, back and forth. He following her through the kitchen, back through the living room. He following her, and he'll put his hand on her. She'll smack his hand off, and so next thing you know, they going back and forth. So next thing you know, they tussling. So I stand up. So they tussling, and so when he goes to tussling, I grab him up under his collar, and when I grabbed him up under his collar. He was by the front door when I grabbed him on his collar. When I got up and went in the kitchen. So they went in the living room. But when I saw him, I hit him up on his collar like this. And when I hit it, I just kept going straight through the front door, straight through the screen door, and right off the front porch. And it was one of those porches that was probably about 4 foot in the air.
Old school.
So we went airborne. When we came off that porch, we were airborne. When we hit the ground, I landed in his chest. And so when I got up off the ground, he stayed down there. And he stayed there till I picked him up and carried him in the house and laid him on the couch. And he laid on the couch for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
So
he didn't go out that night. He didn't go out that night.
He didn't go to work for about 2 weeks. He stayed right there on that couch for about 2 weeks.
Pastor Tuck, okay. This is why I bring this up. Okay. Here's the first thing. What was you and his follow-up conversation after that?
Yeah. He never said anything to me about it. But guaranteed from then on Friday evening when he was ready to go, he just got in the car and left.
Here's the next question. How long did you and that young lady's relationship go?
I dated her for a while after that.
Wow. So you was cool with the dysfunction. Because that is massive dysfunction.
But this is the crazy thing. This was the last hood rat I ever dated. This was the last that became my standard after that point.
Wow.
After that point, I was like, never again.
Wow.
Because she had a whole lot of issues based off of all of that, and I dealt with them for a while.
So okay, I bring that up because here's the whole thing. You have to be exposed to somebody. The personal side of them. I'm joking about the young lady smell like chicken and picking up a house and people scream those things. All that stuff comes because you went to the house. Today, new school is You learn things about a person via social media.
Amen.
You learn things about a person via a dating app. And then people celebrate. I don't go around nobody. Oh, how you talking to somebody 2, 3, 4 months and you ain't never been in a personal space, their personal space, and that's an established relationship. How y'all talking and y'all been together all this time and y'all never been around each other? I'm talking about grown people, adults right now. My thing is, it's like, to me, how do you really get a bead on somebody? How do you know that you want to be with somebody without being exposed to them on a personal level? And y'all, and that's your boo, that's your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend. Y'all in a relationship before you get around them.
And the problem is, a lot of times people get addicted to dysfunction.
Amen. Yeah.
They become emotionally attached to dysfunction.
Amen.
Yeah.
And so then once you're in that point, it's hard to break off those relationships because now you've built soul ties and things to people that are unhealthy.
Yeah.
And even now, when you find out that this is unhealthy, you don't even want to get out of that relationship.
Golly. Okay. That's it. Again, y'all, we talking about old school courting versus new school dating. Okay. Again, let's use Donna's definition of courting. Don, I don't know if you remember it, Donna, because it just fell out. It just fell out your mouth.
That happens a lot.
Give us your definition of courting again, Donna.
Oh man, I can't even remember what I said.
You said Donna said it's when it's getting to know someone at their house.
Well, it's like
she said something about respect and reverence for their family or something like that,
and fear
of the family.
Yeah. That's something that the handful of young guys that my 2 daughters have either been in some type of extended boyfriend girlfriend relationship or dated for a while. They always talked about, like, I ain't really used to having to go and sit down. Well, I gotta sit down and talk to your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And then your daddy, you know what I'm saying? He kind of a little OD. He asks a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? He a little, he kind of intimidating. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, son, this is the requirement to leave here and take my daughter anywhere. And what I'm saying is there's some standards that we have to get back to.
That's right.
If there's there, so my point is saying that is this. Talking about old school courting versus new school dating. Let's look at the difference. Okay, Don, let's go to your list.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna do kind of pull things from both of them, but
okay.
The first one, old school dating. Okay, getting all dressed up. You'd get all dressed up, and go on your date. Just calling to make the date. Just picking up the phone, having a conversation. And talking about what you'd like to do, or things like that.
Let me ask you this, Donna. When you talk about getting dressed up, you talking about getting dressed up to come over to the house or getting dressed up to go out?
Well, couples used to dress up. They used to really dress up. And I'm not saying that new school doesn't do that, but there was a modicum of covering up.
Modesty.
There you go.
Yeah.
And and that was part of the rule there. I'm going back to me.
Yeah.
Okay. They would offer to pick you up. Okay. They actually come to the door to pick you up, and not, because that was disrespectful. If a dude pulled up to the house and blew the horn, you wasn't going outside. You were not stepping your foot on that porch. Well, he had to come and knock on the door in order to pick you up for your date.
Pause right there for a minute. Because Donna said something about calling to make the date, and then you said come in to pick them up.
Yeah.
And it's going to the level of Uber and DoorDash, where you can just you making dates on the app.
Yep.
And and like you said, and it's almost to the point where, like you said, they just ring the doorbell and drop it off on the porch. That's literally how the interactions go almost these days. It's like that's what the expectation is.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Pastor.
What I need to talk to him for?
Let me ask you this, Pastor.
Right.
Do you agree that today that a woman on a first date, because a lot of women don't even let a guy come to their house on the first date, right? Mm-hmm. Do you agree, as a father, that a woman should go out and meet the guy for the first date, or come and pick her up from the house for the first date?
It all depends. If she's a single woman, like Donna, or
living by herself,
like one of your daughters or my daughters, they have their own place,
right?
Excuse me. I would rather the guy not come to their house.
Okay, all right.
Because you would rather them not have a guy at their house knowing where they live.
Right.
Exactly.
At that particular point in time.
Right.
If they are underage, somebody living at home with their parents, it would probably be best for them to come to the house.
There we go.
So that they know that they're covered.
Yeah.
But if they're uncovered, it's probably better for them to meet somewhere in a public location.
Got it. And I ask that because I want people to know the difference. Because Donna, you said something last week or a couple weeks ago. You talk about not letting guys come to your house when you were dating the first time. And when you said that, I said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. I understand that." Particularly today for safety issues, we ain't never going out again. But now he know where you live.
Exactly.
So now you got a stalker situation. But when you're talking about a child, when you talk about a teenager, you 18, 19 years old. There's a guy that you want to date. You know what I'm saying? And he's coming to your house. Your parents need to meet that guy.
Yes.
If your dad is in the house with you, your dad or your stepdad or your granddad, whomever, somebody needs to get a beat on this guy to be able to look at him and say, yeah. I remember this one little guy that one of my daughters, I won't call her name. She liked the guy, and I told her, I said, yeah, you want to cut that off. Mm-hmm. I said, like, dad. She's like, huh? I said, kill that, cut that all the way off. All right. It's 2 times I said that. One, because one of the guys was feminine and she couldn't see it. I was like, yeah, that trust me. Mm-hmm. I said, you don't know it yet, but in 5-10 years, you gonna be like, oh, I never knew. No, you knew. Daddy told you. All right. Second was, this was a dude who men can tell a dude that's gonna put their hands on you. And if and this how I told her this. Now I will say this, little feminine dude, it took her a couple of weeks before she did what I told her to do. That other dude, I said, let me tell you something. I said, if he put his hands on you, I'm gonna put his hands on him. You don't want your daddy to be in jail. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Because of something I told you to do. I said, so what you must do, I said, cut that off. I can see that. I see the type of dude he is. The dude got problems, and if something happen, it's gonna escalate, and then I'm gonna have to escalate.
Yeah. Right. He got problems. I'm a problem solver, and you don't want me to solve these problems.
Want me to solve these problems. I'm gonna solve them the wrong way. Okay. Yeah. So, but you only get that when they'll come to the house.
They got to come to the house when they're young.
Yeah.
When they're young.
And that's another option too. If for example, you got a grown daughter that lives in the same city as you.
Yeah.
Even at that point, like I said, she got an option. She could take them to a public place, or she could still have a meet at your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she still has the option.
Yeah.
To let them know she's still covered.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you have to have that. I think that if you are inviting somebody to your house or whatever, have your brother come, have your uncle come, have some friends there so that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And he knows that you're not alone.
Yeah.
He knows that you have people in your corner. And some, it wouldn't hurt if they was in there cleaning their guns. And, that wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Or, they was boxing up or whatever, that one hurt.
hey, my man, looking at right there in that cabinet. Hand me them shells right there. Give me them shells. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. It just start going.
Hey, put one in your pocket. You can keep that one. You can keep that one.
I would say this
one. That one's for you. Don't worry about it. I got another one for you later.
When he come in the house, he coming out. Particularly if you live in the country, you live in the country. You come in the house. Hey, my daddy said come outside in the backyard, and you come outside. Your daddy out there with the AR. Hey man, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Come on over. You shoot? Come on over here.
Or they got the big machetes out there, just getting them sharp, getting big knives sharp, Bowie knives and whatnot. But my uncle and aunt, like we always had it was a running joke in our house all the time. If we brought people to the house, my aunts and my uncles and them, they would come and they would sit around my cousins, and the guy would come in there and sit there, think nice family. They were setting up the war council because they would sit around in the room,
right,
and they would just so so your mom and daddy do this, your daddy's not in the house, okay, so what church you go to, okay, and it would be all he was being interrogated, and he didn't even realize that he was being interrogated.
He knew he knew
but that's the way it was. That's the way it was.
What's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie with 50 Cent? And he take the and the boy come take his daughter to the prom, and he got his boys in the garage.
Oh, I remember
that's
that.
one of them heist movies that 50 Cent had. I've never seen the whole movie. I've only seen.
Or was it?
It's that scene.
Okay.
It's that scene.
It's two scenes.
Okay.
There's a similar scene in one of the Bad Boys movies. And then there's a scene with 50 Cent.
That 50 Cent scene is the best one ever.
Okay.
Yeah. That was. Again, I've only seen the clip of it on social media.
That is the best clip. That is the best clip ever.
That's it.
I mean, again, old school courting versus new school dating. And like we said earlier, a lot of folks don't even know what does it even mean to court. Again, we talked about it up front, but if you miss that part of it, because I want to go back and restate everything. But definitely, I think it has value for you to understand what the rules used to be, even if the rules have drastically changed today.
Right.
So all and here's what I'm saying too. And before I go back to Donna's list, we're not saying that technology is bad. Because people use technology. Pastor Tuck was talking about this the other day. He don't buy groceries no more. Groceries come to the house. Okay, that's a change. Technology has changed some things. So we move, we operate differently, right? But what I mean is that you have to apply technology to some strong standards and values that are going to bear good fruit. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we get so far, the pendulum swings so far back from the right or to the left that we miss some old things. Donna, go back to that list you talk about, that courting list.
Okay. So then there were a couple more things in here. When you show up with a small gift.
Ooh.
They don't do that. They don't really do that anymore.
Ooh. Gift for the girl or gift for her mama or somebody like that?
Either or. A gift for the girl is nice. A gift for the parents is nice.
Ooh.
So but this is old school now. This is old school. You would not show up to somebody's house without having a small token of respect.
Now, okay, Don, let me ask you this, because that's a great point. Now, I was about to say, Tristan and Jaleel, are y'all listening to this? Because if you show up to a young lady's house today, first date, you picking her up.
First date we talking about.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's say it's a second date because they don't let you show up to the young ladies today because, if Tristan should be going to a girl's house. Tristan is 17, about to turn 18. He should be going to a girl's house to pick her up. Jaleel probably, if he's dating somebody today, he's probably meeting her out. Okay.
Yeah, my rules have shifted a bit. I'm not gonna pick you up. I'm gonna meet you there.
See,
we gonna get to those to the new school.
Watch this right here though. Watch this right here. I remember. I'm not gonna tell all Jaleel's business, but not too long ago, he was going to a young lady's house, and he was going to her family house, and I was like, oh, when y'all get to this point, Jaleel is very guarded. He don't give a lot of detail. He'll give a lot of detail. So and probably because I be so OD sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yo. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, hey, okay. Now tell me what. So he's like, just so.
I appreciate the passion.
but I mentioned that because I was about to say, Donna, I'll say Jaleel and Tristan, man, peep this. If you took a gift to a young lady's house, you like, hey, that's for you and that's for your mom. Today, yo, that girl mama like, oh my God, what's his name? Tristan, come here, son, sit down. Oh my God. Girl, I like that little boy. That little boy is nice.
But you know that will win you on the mama side. But the question is, with some of these modern day girls, how would that play on their side?
Exactly my point. That's my question.
They don't even know how to take that.
So today when he be
this cheap gift,
it's like, oh my God, he doing too much. You don't bring me no gift on the first date.
But that's the way.
Some of these young ladies today don't even know quality when they see it.
Exactly.
That's the sad thing. They don't even know quality when they see it.
Exactly. So to that point, Donna, would that be today, in your opinion, as a woman, a single woman, would that be seen as you're doing the most, or wow, that was a sweet gesture that resonates?
A sweet gesture that resonates. Because that's me. Like first or second date, because it depends. What is the gift? Like, is it flowers? That's always a good thing.
Okay.
Always getting flowers.
But see, you would think that, Donna. That's what I'm saying. These younger girls that are Jaleel's age. Jaleel, how do you think that would be perceived?
Would you take
Jaleel?
somebody flowers? Would you take somebody flowers on the second date?
If I am serious about it, yes. Yes. Okay. I'm weird. I've gotten to a point where I'm not going to date unless I'm serious about it. And I'm not going to say that, women don't know quality or that they don't know how to carry themselves, but you have to be really careful about who you give your time, your energy to. Otherwise, you will waste your time, you'll waste theirs. But speaking selfishly, you will waste yours. And if you get connected to the wrong people, you'll be connected to all their baggage too. It's not worth it. You wise.
Don't cash your pearls before swine.
That is true.
If they're bringing a diamond ring, no, we got an issue. But something like flowers, a box of chocolate, something that just shows thoughtfulness. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just shows that you thought about that person and said, I think this would be nice.
What about a laboratory diamond, Donna?
No, we're not doing diamonds. I don't care what kind of diamonds. On the second date, no.
Lab Donna?
Don't even bring those zirconias in
I'll
here.
be like, what? That door is going to slam quickly.
If he went by TJ Maxx and got you a little something out the jewelry counter?
No, we're not doing jewelry.
Don't even bring no Theodore Huxtable's dime mails in here.
No.
That you brought off the channel watching wrestling. Don't even bring that joint.
So okay, so here it is. So we talk about old school courting versus new school dating.
Right.
So the question is to young women that's in the chat. When I say young, if you 40 and under, okay, if you 40 and under, do you think that a man bringing you a gift on the first date, okay, is that appropriate or is that too much? Or you gonna talk about this dude? You gonna hop on social media and pull your camera out and record this dude because he bringing stuff on the first date? Today, is that even thought to be a weakness? If he showed up with something on the first date, if he brought your mama, a gift on the first date, depending on what the gift is too.
Right.
If he bring you because I see a lot of stuff, folks be violating principles. You bring, even if you know her mama drink, you don't bring nobody mama no liquor. Let me tell you something. If a dude, let me say this because I want to speak generally for all men. Back in the day, if Ak would have been bold enough to bring your mama some liquor, that's how I know I'm trying to get your mama tipsy. I want your mama to be back in the back, laid out. So. Bad intentions.
But what about a nice bottle of wine?
No.
Okay. This one.
That's me. That's me saying that though.
All right.
That's me.
All right. So okay. So let's go on with this list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bringing someone along That used to be, you got to take your sister with you if you going out with him. You got to take your sister. Or, you had your aunts or your girlfriends. Everybody went out with, somebody was there with you on this date.
Nah, see
that used to be, but that used to be the standard.
See,
you didn't go out by yourself.
Okay. See, I've never, absolutely never took anybody with me on a date. I mean, particularly to the house for the first time. Yeah. But you mean like if her parents are home?
The parents would say, sometimes you could not go. Like, okay,
the parents would say, if you want to take Donna out, Pink, you got to go with her.
Exactly.
Oh, you okay?
Exactly.
You okay? Yeah. Okay,
You was not going out by yourself.
Okay.
You had to have some type of chaperone.
Yeah.
You had to have some eyes on you at all times. So,
gotcha.
Until they got comfortable. We talking about the first and second, third dates. We talking about that.
Yeah.
So if it was, and as they got more comfortable with you going out alone with a boy, then you could go out by yourselves. But the first couple of days, they might send somebody along.
I thought you meant me, Sean. But I dated some girls before. First couple times we went somewhere. She had a little sister with her.
See, yep.
And I'm like, little sister. She's talking about she got to come. I'm like, okay.
See, that's what it was.
All right.
That's what it was.
Okay.
You had to.
Now I think about it. I remember. I remember when me and Unissa first used to date. Of course, me and Unissa started the relationship bad. Not bad in terms of relationship. We started a relationship on the wrong footing. But I remember sometimes we would be out. Her brother Jonathan, who's now a fully grown adult, married with a child. Jonathan would be with us on a date. I mean,
eyes on you at all times.
He was so small.
But he could tell. If he could talk, he could tell.
Yeah, he'd be all over. He was in the mall all over the place. I said, hey, cut it out.
They made sure that you was not having no fun with Jonathan there.
Yeah. But I get it now. Having somebody else with you. Safety. Yes,
that's right.
Yep.
And I'm gonna drop down because I want to get to the other list too.
Okay.
Or something that's so gentlemanly is offering your coat or scarf to a woman. If something with if they were cold, what do you offer your coat or scarf?
Yeah.
Nowadays, these jokers they ain't doing that. You ain't wearing my Gucci.
Huh? Donna, you mean tell me, Donna? No, you can't tell Donna. Fellas, young fellas, young brothers. If you're out with a young lady and it's cold, you're not gonna take your jacket or coat off and give it to her?
Tristan saying
Jaleel, like she knew what temperature was when she left the house. Why she didn't bring her own coat? Come out here trying to be cute. Jaleel, like I put my hoodie on because I knew it was cold out here.
To be
she
fair,
come out here trying to be cute, playing. And I'm supposed to freeze? What's that about?
To be fair, I am not the type to take off my jacket and be cold while somebody else is warm, but I will bring an extra jacket. I will bring an extra jacket. I'll be smarter than that. I'm sorry. Respectfully, I will bring an extra jacket.
I'm not gonna be cold.
I'm a gentleman, but I'm not stupid.
Jaleel said, I know she can find the app on her phone.
Jaleel.
I'm just saying.
Jaleel.
I'm sorry.
If you want the app work on her phone too.
Respectfully, I will bring another jacket.
Work on her phone too.
Yep.
Okay.
I ain't saying she dumb. I'm just saying that I'm gonna bring an extra jacket.
Jaleel.
I'm not gonna be cold too.
Okay.
See, we've been trained to inconvenience ourselves for the sake of the lady, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be cold. It's cold. It's 30 degrees.
See?
Here's another show rabbit trail. Listen, we're gonna pause for a minute. We'll come back. I gotta address that with my son. And then Tristan got his hand up. I need to screen what Tristan about to say. So let me say, hey, stay right there, fam. We continue the conversation. Old school courting versus new school dating. All right, hey, listen, share the room. Like, tag, comment, let's talk. This is the Akintunde Show.
First Sunday, every first Sunday.
Coming up for First Sundays in November, it's our special holiday comedy kickoff with a special lineup. 2 headliners over 2 nights, featuring the legendary Alonzo Hamburger Jones. From Def Comedy Jam and Family Guy, it's Hamburger. Plus, from BET's Comic View and TBN, comedian and ventriloquist Willie Brown. 2 headliners, 2 nights for a special First Sundays Comedy Weekend. Saturday, November 4th and Sunday, November 5th. Coming to our WF Media Studios, located at 5124 Fairfield Road, Columbia, South Carolina, in the Food Lion Shopping Center. Both live in-house and virtual online tickets both nights. To get general admission and VIP tickets, log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. We got them jokes for you this November. And remember, every first Sunday is First Sundays. And this month is Saturday too.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen-printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com, or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals. Y'all make sure y'all log onto the website, pnbpromotionals.com, pbpromotionals.com. And make sure y'all let them know that you heard about it on the Akintunde Show. Y'all reach out to my friends Pelham and Brenda Myers and let them know that you all heard about their wonderful, amazing company, PB Promotionals, on the Ox Show. And they're gonna hook you up. They printed out shirts for First Sundays. Healthy Laughter. If y'all saw the wonderful shirts that everybody had on for the Healthy Laughter, all of the Healthy Laughter events, those were provided by P&B Promotionals. Listen, y'all, open enrollment time is here. All right. So I want you to make sure you reach out to the Wendy Mills Agency, a licensed broker specializing in senior health care and Medicare, as well as other ancillary products such as dental and vision. They also have other health plans and life insurance for all ages. For more information, contact Sister Wendy at 843-496-9735. 843-496-9735. The Wendy Mills Agency, right here in Columbia. Sister Wendy is a great supporter of WF Media Group and the Akintunde Show. And she's always in the comments, always here. I appreciate her. And one of our great sponsors. If you would like to sponsor the Ak Show or Healthy Laughter or First Sundays or the studio, we're putting up new billboards. We should have them up by next week, if not the following week. So the new billboards are coming out. If you want to get on the new billboard, make sure you reach out to us at 803-738-6604. That's 803-738-6604. All right, y'all, before we went to break, Jaleel dropped a bomb. He said that he would not give the young lady his jacket. Okay, because she should have known better.
Jaleel says she
I didn't
will
say
not
that.
forget again.
I didn't say that. I didn't say because she knows better. Pastor Tuck said that.
Jaleel, you should give the woman your jacket.
Tuck putting words in my mouth.
You should give that woman your jacket.
Hey, Jaleel, you ain't got to defend yourself. You ain't got to defend
I'm
yourself.
just practical.
The weather app is in the app store for all of them. Everybody got it.
Pastor, don't co-sign that.
Listen.
You planned out your fit, Jaleel. You planned out your fit.
Let me tell y'all something.
Suede blazer you had your suede blazer ready. You knew it was going to be a nice, crisp autumn day. She knew the same thing.
Let me tell you something.
She came out there trying to be cute. Jaleel, don't feel bad.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
I don't.
Pastor Tuck saw a picture of Kaya out on a date with a guy, and Kaya was like, she's like, and the dude got a hoodie on. He gonna be like, why was that joker? Why he didn't give you that hoodie? Why was he sitting there warm and you cold out there?
I'm gonna be like, why did you go out without a jacket?
Without a
All
jacket.
the jackets I paid for.
Oh wow.
Nah, listen. I know. It's the movie. It's the type of thing you see in movies. It's romantic. It's cute. But the truth of the matter is, I don't understand the logic in knowing it's cold and not coming out with a jacket. Now, what I will do is, if I'm going out with somebody, I'll be like, okay, so let me see. I got my jacket. I'll be like, I ask her, hey, you got a jacket? You ain't got no jacket? I'll bring you a jacket.
Now here's what's funny.
I'll do that.
Y'all
but
think,
I'm not gonna give her my jacket.
Y'all think Jaleel might be joking, but Jaleel's a planner. There's been times we were someplace and I didn't have my umbrella. Jaleel was like, hey,
Yep.
You need my umbrella?
Yep.
Because I got an umbrella.
Yep.
I mean, he's a planner. Okay, but Jaleel, if you out with the young lady and she doesn't have a jacket, it will blow her mind. If she was sitting there cold, you like, you cold? She's like, yeah, a little bit. You like, pull that jacket off and put it over
shoulders. Put it on his shoulders.
Even Tristan is like, Tristan like, hey, Tristan like, I would give her the jacket. You would give the jacket, Tristan.
I'll do you one better. I'm not gonna put the jacket on you now. Be like, hey, get in here with me. We're gonna be warm together. We're gonna be warm together. And I've done that. I've legit done that. Like, come on, get in here with me. It's cold. I close the jacket on both of us. Like, what's up?
That's a whole player move.
Wow.
We're gonna be warm together.
Wow.
It's gonna be one. I'm gonna bring a jacket, or we gonna be warm together.
Big Daddy said, come on, get up under this tree.
Come on and get you something real quick.
Come on, get up under this trench coat.
Get you a slice.
Come on, Big Daddy.
Let me go.
Get up under here.
Jesus.
Oh, let me check Facebook. Then we got to go back to Donna's list.
Okay.
All right. But on this one, I don't agree with Jaleel or Pastor Tuck. I think you should give the jacket.
Celeste,
if it's not
King
freezing,
said,
I'll do it.
All right, Jaleel. Celeste King. She said, all right, Jaleel. And Pastor Stephanie Tucker said, let Pastor Tuck see a dude won't give his daughters their jacket.
Exactly.
Pastor Stephanie said that.
Yeah. Like, I can hear him calling me right. This joker, man, this joker gonna mess around and got Kaya. It's 42 degrees outside. The temperature dropped off. He didn't give Kaya his doggone jacket. That joker about to get his head tore off. And I hadn't even I'm sorry, Facebook. I hadn't greeted y'all today. What's up, Celeste King? How you doing? Pastor Stephanie is on Facebook. Londa Smith is on Facebook. Hey, Mama. Good morning, Mama. How you doing? Your grandmother's on Facebook, Jaleel. Mama, you heard what Jaleel said. He would not give the girl the jacket. Do you agree with that or not?
That's because Jaleel said he had other means. Jaleel said, come on in here, get a slide.
Listen, I'm gonna be fun about it. What now? If it's not too cold, yes, I'll take off my jacket. Okay, I'm not that much of a jerk. If it's not freezing, I will take off my jacket. I'll be fine. If it's freezing, I'll be like, I'm bringing you a jacket. If you ain't got a jacket, I'll be like, either bring your jacket or I'll bring you one. One of those.
Tell him, Jaleel, you not Leonardo DiCaprio. It's room for both of us on this.
There's room for both of us. I'm just saying, respectfully. It's a nice move too.
Donna already told you how that's going to resonate with that young lady.
And I believe it.
A lot of weight.
I believe it, and I care about the young lady's feelings. But again,
just don't care if she's cold.
No, I do care if she's cold.
Jaleel, he ain't gonna be cold for nobody.
See, nobody's listening to me. I said I would bring her a jacket. Nobody's listening.
That's right.
So when you go out on a date, when you leave the house, you gonna be like, let me carry an extra hoodie or sweater
just in case.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not inconsiderate. I'm just not gonna inconvenience myself every single time just for the sake of the lady. Respectfully, that don't work all the time.
What about the first time?
No.
Well, see,
Jaleel,
the thing is,
it has to not be freezing for me to do that.
Oh,
See,
wow.
y'all keep trying to dodge Jaleel.
I will carry an umbrella over her head.
mindset. See, y'all want everybody to be Leonardo DiCaprio. And go out here and freeze in the water and while she up on that door. And there's plenty of room on that door for the both of them. Jaleel said she can come up under this coat, but Jaleel said, why I got to freeze for her to be comfortable.
I always wondered why in Titanic didn't Rose say, "Hey, just get up on the doggone."
Right.
Yeah, that is goofy.
It's room for both of us.
Goofy.
Right.
It's room for both of us.
James Cameron confirmed it was wide enough for the both of them.
It was wide enough.
He confirmed it. He confirmed it.
So why didn't he
years
get up
later.
there? Yep.
Yeah, he could have got there on that doggone boat. Yeah.
Now she going on, got the diamond, got everything by herself. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, you better get up on that goddamn piece of wood.
Yep.
Pastor Stephanie said, in the words of Busta Rhymes, Pastor Tuck will go rah 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 like a roaring lion. Oh my God!
Well,
all right, so Donna, go. Let's get back to the list. We are running out of time.
So we're gonna go to to the new school list. I'm gonna just go there because that's pretty good with the.
Anything more on the court list you think we need to get?
Showing manners, walking your date home or walking them up to the door instead of just dropping them off
and not trying to come in.
Right, not trying to come in. You could end it with a kiss.
First date. First date?
Well, that could be a kiss on the cheek or a handshake, whatever. But it says, and that's one of the things they want to bring back, ending it with a kiss. And then you follow up. And how did you enjoy your date last night? Or, whatever, without it seeming like it was creepy,
So how do you? But
ending it with a kiss need to go off that list. You pushing your luck,
on the
buddy.
cheek, kiss her on the hand,
buddy.
Kiss her on the hand. No. That's very gentle.
You pushing your luck, buddy.
See, that's
got to be offered.
That's why you need. That's why Daddy in the house is good. He in the back. Hey, Caroline,
lips off my door.
Caroline,
come on in here
now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you again now, young man. Good night. Or here's old school because I've had this happen a few times. This is old school. When you take a young lady up to the door, and you try and you determining what kind of move you gonna make, and then guess what? That move is thwarted because that porch light came on.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, all right. Good night. Okay. All right.
Good night.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Call you tomorrow. Yes. Follow through. Follow up.
That's a wrap.
Follow up.
That means mama or daddy in that window. They in that old school door with the three little windows at the top.
And they looking.
Yeah, daddy looking. Daddy's like, cut that light on.
That modern day technology that.
They looking at ring.
Recording.
Oh, yeah.
Ring. They looking at ring and it's
that
recorded.
ring light. That ring light.
That's right.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Rakisha, come on in here now.
Take your hands off my daughter.
Young man, good night. Okay.
So let's go to the new school list. Some of the things on the new school list.
Okay.
Social media presence and social media dating.
Oh,
That's like the number one thing.
Wow.
Speed dating. That was back,
I never got speed
dating.
Like I understand it. I was like, to me, I always like a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you gonna find out in that short of period of time? I'm just like, bruh.
All you see is the representative,
right? And people can fool you in that short.
You can't pick a good restaurant that fast.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all. That always seems.
You got 2 minutes to look at the menu, and then you got to go to the next one.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna work.
So in speed dating, what happens? Do you have the option to say like, no, I'm good? Okay, or do you have to? Do they have to get up and move on?
They have to get up and move on.
So this next person came and sat down.
Right.
He or she ain't got a shot because your mind's on that person right there.
Could be, or you could be like, oh, I'm so glad they got up.
And what I think at the end of the night, you figure out who you make your list on who you wanted to pick.
That's right.
Anybody ever done? Drop in the comments if you've ever done or participated in speed dating.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't want because I've seen it. But I never fully understood or knew anybody who did it. And of course, I've been with Unessa 30 years, so there was no such thing as speed dating.
Right.
It might have been you was out here tricking, moving around, being slick.
That was speed dating.
Call that hoeing.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, Don. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so the next one, dating apps, using dating apps.
Dating apps.
Okay, that's what they're doing. Let me see. There was something called, and I thought this was a kind of a cool word, but it's called infladate.
Infladate?
Infladate. And it started, infladate. And it came up on plentyoffish.com. So sorry.
Wait a minute. There's a website called plentyoffish.com?
Yeah, that's one of those Jesus
Unfortunately,
websites.
yes.
That's one of those Jesus dating sites.
That's a Christian.
No.
That's a Christian website.
No.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a website called plentyoffish.com, and it's a Christian website.
On it. Yes. It is not a Christian website.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Okay. The pastor say that's one of the Jesus.
I thought it was supposed to be. I thought it started off as a Christian website.
It is not a Christian website.
Okay.
Is it supposed to be, Nana?
Thanks
Not
for clearing
that I
that up.
knew of.
Thanks for
Not-
clearing that
not
up.
when I was on it.
I thought it started off as that's what it was supposed to be.
Maybe it could have started off that way,
Plenty
but it is not.
A fish.
Plenty
Okay,
of fish.
maybe I'm wrong.
And that's plentyoffish.com. But it started on there. But Infladate started on there. Well, the term, they coined it because it was budget-friendly dating. So you could take
inflation?
Because of inflation.
Infladate.
They started this for budget-friendly dating. And so that's kind of what, they're I would say maybe a small portion of society might be doing that, but
budget-friendly dating.
Budget-friendly dating.
Has anybody either on Clubhouse, YouTube, Facebook, has anybody ever heard of that? My church channel. Has anybody ever heard of that?
Infladate.
Infladate.
That's not a term I've heard, but I do understand the idea behind budget friendly.
They call it going Dutch back in the day.
Yeah.
Going Dutch.
You pay for yours, I pay for mine.
It's called cheap.
Yeah, it's called cheap. That's what I call that.
But but because it was, they said because of inflation, and they know that there's so much, there's so many other things that you need to pay your bill, your bills and everything, and the prices are skyrocketing. That when you still wanted to go out, because going out, when you go out on a date, it can be very pricey.
But that just means you need not go out right now.
Well, but do you not go out just because you can't? You just find other ways and other means in order to have a date and to socialize.
That mean when you and Donna decide to go out, that mean that Rufus say, "Look, we're going to the dollar movie. I'm gonna bring a bag of Cheetos in my pocket. You make sure you bring a couple of juice boxes and
bring
a Snicker
some
bar
fried
in your
chicken.
pocketbook, and we good."
Oh God.
I'll bring some fried chicken wrapped up in some aluminum foil.
Hey, wait. Got the whole theater smelling like chicken. Somebody got chicken in here. Somebody got smothered chicken.
Sell your piece for $1.
The concessions
Get my dollar
are
back from the
crazy.
movie.
Concession prices are out of this world.
You can smell the chicken.
Yep, somebody got chicken.
Just a little FYI. The reason why popcorn is so expensive at the movies is because most theaters don't make any money off the ticket. The ticket goes totally to the distributor and the production company. So the theater only makes their money off popcorn, soda, candy, and all that stuff. So that's why, little FYI, that's why it's so expensive at the theater. Yeah. So let the folks make their money so they can keep the movies open.
That's right.
Okay.
They can make it off anybody they want to. They just ain't making it off me.
See. Okay.
I like to go to the movies once in a while just for the movie experience.
So and when we come back, I want to get into this when we talk about dating because this came up the other day. So I said we was going to talk about it. Okay, is church an appropriate place to go on a first date? Here's my question: something came up, and even me and Unissa talked about this at the house that the movies. She thought that the movies wasn't a good place to go on the first date. I thought it was a cool place.
Yep, she did say that.
I thought it was good if y'all go to the movies and after the movie you talk. Go see some. Go take a girl to see one of them Tyler Perry movies, and you can see kind of what her like. Let me see her opinion on this right here. So when the woman cheated on the man and then killed him, what was your thoughts on that? Let's talk about that when we come back. Okay. When we come back, y'all, old school dating versus new school courting. That's the topic. Now, is church a good place to go on the first date? Okay. And if not, then what is an appropriate place? For the record, I don't think you should take nobody to church on the first day. And I'll tell you why when we come back. Hey, family, share this room, tag it, put it in a tweet, put it in a text, and let somebody know that the Akintunde show is on.
First Sunday, every first Sunday.
Coming up for First Sundays in November, it's our special holiday comedy kickoff with a special lineup. 2 headliners over 2 nights, featuring the legendary Alonzo Hamburger Jones. From Def Comedy Jam and Family Guy, it's Hamburger. Plus, from BET's Comic View and TBN, comedian and ventriloquist Willie Brown. 2 headliners, 2 nights for a special First Sundays comedy weekend. Saturday, November 4th and Sunday, November 5th. Coming to our WF Media Studios, located at 5124 Fairfield Road, Columbia, South Carolina, in the Food Lion Shopping Center. Both live in-house and virtual online tickets both nights. To get general admission and VIP tickets, log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. We got them jokes for you this November. And remember, every first Sunday is First Sundays. And this month is Saturday too.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works. And we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected. See you soon.
Hello, my name is Dr. Damon Daniels with Pathways to Wellness, a division of Wellspring Family Medicine. We're excited to be partnering with the Healthy Laughter comedy series. Our vision at Wellspring Family Medicine is to bring you the most up-to-date, cutting-edge medical tests to help you optimize your health. For instance, we have a pain-free, simple tool that takes 20 minutes to help you understand your heart disease risk. In addition, we'll be offering online courses to help you manage your diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol better. So connect with us on Facebook at Wellspring Family Medicine to take advantage of all the offerings we'll have to help you live a healthier, happier life.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, y'all, call over to Wellsprings Family Medicine and let them know that you want to get the P for P test, Pulse for Pulse test. It's a great test. It is painless, and it literally tests all parts of your body at one time. It's a wonderful test. And checks your blood pressure. It checks your heart rate, heart disease, several things. I don't want to get to everything that it does. It does a lot, and it's painless. Make sure you tell them that you heard about it on the Akintunde show. P for P, Pulse for Pulse. My physician, my personal physician, Dr. Damon Daniels. Listen, family, Mary Kay is celebrating 60 years in business and still going strong with quality skincare and beauty products, plus career opportunities with flexibility. Contact Marcel Robinson McBride at 803-406-0489. That's 803-406-0489 to set up a free skincare session or learn more about the opportunity. Again, Mary Kay, my sister Marcel Robinson McBride with Mary Kay Cosmetics, 803-406-0489. All right, family, we got some great sponsors, and I appreciate every last one of you. Make sure you download the My Church channel app I was at Ronnie's house. Shout out to my road manager, Ronnie Grant, who just finished having some serious surgery. And we've been with him and his wife, Siobhan, the past couple of weeks as Ronnie's been going through his process. But I said all that to say he downloaded the My Church channel and he had it on his TV at the house. He was like, yo. He was saying it to me like it was revelational, like I didn't know this. he was like, yo, this My Church channel is dope. He's like, man, look at this quality. This looks great. He was going on and on about it. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, y'all need to download the My Church channel on your Roku, your Apple TV, your LG, whatever smart TV device that you're on. Download the channel and make sure you get the wonderful ministry content from Pastor Tuck, from Pastor Stephanie, from Brother Corey Coleman, Pastor Cash, myself. There's so much great content on there. And Pastor Tuck has now, over the past few months, just stocked up a lot of great speakers who have given some phenomenal word that's available right now on that app. So thank you again for that, sir.
Amen. It's our heart, man, just to make sure the believers have whatever tools they need, man, at whatever time they need them. Because I believe that's so relevant in this time we're living in.
You need to make sure you do something on there to talk about. Of course, I know y'all do it with the seer training, but in terms of relationship, but that's after you get married, right? Y'all got to do something to reset the game. You know what I'm saying? Like a round table conversation. You know what I'm saying? So folks know that what are the values? What are the rules of engagement today? Okay, so I learned today that I got to talk to Jaleel. Let him know that you supposed to get that woman your coat, no matter what.
You gotta let that go in Jesus' name. You gotta release that. You gotta release that into the spirit. Yeah, glory.
Jaleel like, you gonna be cold around me, okay?
I didn't say that. Nobody listened.
Jaleel like, Jaleel, I got a sweater for you in the trunk. Now it's in the trunk. It smelled like gas.
I'm just
Jaleel like, when we get back to the car, I'm gonna turn the heat up real
No, listen. Let's. So first dates. We at the end of the show. Right. We again on last Thursday, we came up the topic, just kind of spilled out in the midst of conversation. Is church an appropriate place to go on a first date? Pastor Tuck thinks it is. I think it's absolutely not. Donna doesn't think so. Even Unissa didn't think so, Pastor Tuck. So you on the island by yourself on this one.
Well, let me tell you why I would say so, and even you said it even earlier when you were talking about the movies. You said let's go to the movies and then let's go out to dinner afterwards and talk about it. What's the difference? There is no difference. You going to church and then let's go out to dinner afterwards and talk about it. The one benefit I see of being able to go to church is, once again, we talked about how younger people, you go to the young lady's house and that allows them to see they're covered.
Yeah.
You have older people like Sis Donna. She can't go there and have her dad cover her, but she can come to the house and have her pastor cover her.
Yeah.
And so once again, it gives them that opportunity to say, now you see there's an accountability system. You don't just get to come and date me without having to come through some accountability. So once again, that puts that structure back in place where older ladies don't, or adults that live on their own don't have that system of accountability in place for a young man to say, I can just come to your house. No, you can't just come to my house. And even like you said, going to a Starbucks or somewhere else out in public. I want to bring you into an environment where that there's a covering, there's an accountability. There are people who care and watch out for me. So I want you to come into that environment. So that's another reason why it's the same way you would your teenage daughter, somebody coming to your house.
I agree with that.
Same principle.
I agree with that. Here's my pushback. My pushback is this. I think it's a lot of pressure to put on a person the first date to take him to church. Here's why. Now, again,
pressure on who? Pressure on who?
Yeah, let me get my point. Now, this week
I'm asking for clarity.
I'm about to give it to you. So this week right here, it's direction conference, right? If it was like, yo, can't go out with you this week because we got direction conference, I'm gonna be tied up the whole week. But if you want to attend one, I think it's a little bit different, because it's a special event. But my thing is the biggest issue for that is you're bringing someone into your own environment that not only do they get a chance to experience you, but then everybody at church like, well, who is that? Who's the young man that you brought to church with you the other day? Hey man, who the little girl is you came to church with? It ain't even nothing. Y'all just getting.
So you saying the pressure is on the visiting person, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So what's the difference in the pressure that the young man has to have when he has to walk into your living room and now you're third degree in it?
That's the difference, though. The difference in that is, and it's a good point. That's a good question. The difference is I'm a father, right? That you coming to see my daughter. That the church is like I wouldn't say come to my family reunion as the first date. That's a lot of pressure. That's me in the house one on one or family to
watch this
family on one.
I guarantee you if somebody like Tristan was trying to date your daughter, he would rather go to the church and have to deal with who's that young man than have to go sit in your living room one on one and got to go through interrogation with you.
Okay, Tristan, come to the mic. Would you rather first date, Tristan? Would you rather come and see Mr. Ock, or would you rather go to church, whether it's right direction or down the street Baptist? Which one would you prefer on the first date as a 17-year-old? I should say that. How about neither?
Wow. No, but where would you feel more pressure at?
With all due respect, I do not want to. No, I'm good.
But which one would you feel? Which one would be more pressure for you?
For argument's sake, say it again, please.
It's either you come to my house to pick up my daughter first date, or you come to church.
You got to deal with Ak, you got to deal with Jaleel, you got to deal with Kwani, you got to deal with Elijah. Or you go to church and you just dealing with whoever happens to walk up and say, hey, how you doing today? Oh, who's this young man? And you just got to deal with generalized questions.
Okay, so
where's the Jeopardy music?
I'm going with church impressions versus first impressions on the family.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
And to me, I feel like first impressions on the family is more important. And you have to get that awkwardness and that intimidation out the way first.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be on like the third date and then I'm still dealing with the four brothers and the father.
As you should, though.
I know I have to deal with them, but I'd rather get that awkwardness out.
So you want
so if you was praying to God and said, God, I just hope this is awkward, this is first day, which one would you hands down 100%? I'd much rather go to your house, or I'd much rather go to church with you first date.
The house, first impression.
Okay. So Pastor Tuck, he said he would rather go to the house than go to church first date. Mm-hmm. So what y'all say? What y'all say in the comments? Do y'all believe that going to church on the first date is an appropriate place for a first date? And I apologize, y'all. We've been cutting up today. We had not got as many comments in as we should.
Once again, I'm basing it off of the premise that you just used as far as the pressure is concerned. I would be much less worried about the generalized congregation than I got to deal with this family, because if I'm actually looking at trying to date this person with serious, this family I'm going to deal with for a while. This congregation, okay, they just people.
Brother Mel, what's up, Brother Melvin? Melvin said my daughter brought her boyfriend to church and then to the house on the same Sunday just 3 months ago. Oh, that brother's serious.
Yeah.
Now, Brother Melvin, that man is serious about your daughter. That man went to church and the house.
Yep. And look, he said, I think church is far easier.
Kimberly said, I'm not going. I'm not doing because that's my family too. Not meeting my family on the first day. So you saying, Kimberly?
She said she don't want you to meet her church family either on the first date.
Wow. Well, again, to be clear, Kimberly isn't a full grown adult woman. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you probably, and I'll say this, it's that by the time I meet anybody that my daughters have any type of interest in, it's usually not the first date today, because they're grown women now. Okay. So and I get that. Any other comments?
I'm just going to say that the one of the things that I wanted to get that was on the list was for the new school was you're going to say what? They said get therapy before you start dating.
Oh yeah. I agree with that.
And then two
that's definitely necessary.
Right? And then one of the one was on both lists. Mm-hmm. That was ask people to set you up. So that was on both lists. So even the new school and the old school one of their ways that
Interesting.
that was the same. One of the things that was the same concerning dating was ask friends to set you up.
And make sure you have friends who with good taste and who know what you like.
Right, exactly. Because I don't.
And that's one of the reasons why I always talk about the group dating concept, because you basically got people who vouch for you. They basically they got to go through some vetting process.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if, for example, you know what you mean to me and Ak, we're not gonna hook you up with somebody who we think gonna mistreat you.
Oh yeah, no.
Thank you.
No.
Because they got to go through us first. Yeah. And so we wouldn't hook you up with one of our friends that we think is trifling. We're like, no, we're not putting you with Donna. You're not gonna do that to her.
Yeah. Now, you can guarantee you, Donna, if you ever get a recommendation from us, that dude is somebody solid.
Wow.
Solid. Because I'm like, nah. Because first of all, I ain't about to let nobody run over my sister. Okay,
yes.
That's first thing. Secondly, if it don't work out, I don't want you to be like, I can pass the tuck. Introduce me to that Buster joke. You better come get your boy. Oh Jesus. Oh.
It'll be on social media. Right?
To be honest with you, I've nearly sworn off hooking people up. Unissa can tell you. She can tell you. I'm like. And a couple times, every once in a while. Today, particularly one of our single male friends, whatever. You just like to me, he be good for such and such. I'm like, no. Now, if he see her and he asks me about her, that's different. But orchestrating, because folks, first of all, you don't know people. You think you know people.
Yes.
But you don't really know people.
Yes.
Until you talk about the intimate relationships, you don't know people.
That's right.
It's just a fact, y'all.
That's right.
So whatever you think, whoever a person is, and then because a couple of times people came back, I'm like, what? He did what? Yes. I'm like, no. What?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Start with 55 and up for me. Okay.
55 and up. 55 and up. All right, y'all heard that.
That's right.
55 and up.
She said they can't live in one of those communities. Donna said she's not interested.
That's right.
Hold on. I know we're out of time. We for sure out of time. But I will say this. The ladies struck back. Remember the other day, the little silly young ladies put out the little list about places that you can't take them out on the first day.
Right.
And then the guys came back with a bitey list. Oh man! But I tell you what. We're gonna do a short video on this list, and I'll put this up. So let's look for this right here, like later on the day or tomorrow. But when I tell you this list is funny from these ladies, when I tell you I was hollering, yo, we out of time, yo. But listen, we gotta go. Coming up Thursday, we're talking about this one thing, and ain't no telling what else we might be talking about. I don't know if y'all seen this video going around right now with a guy that found out that his wife is on OnlyFans. I don't know if y'all seen that, but she seemed in the video not to know why that was a problem. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Listen, family, First Sundays is this Sunday. Go and get y'all tickets. FirstSundaysComedy.com. That's FirstSundaysComedy.com. We got to get up out here, fam. We love y'all. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all time with us today. We will be right back here Thursday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. That's Pastor Lewis Tucker. That is Sister Donna J, Tristan and Jaleel in the back, and I am Ak. This is the Akintunde Show. Until Thursday, we're going to see y'all when we see y'all, family. Peace.
Bye, family.